Hi guys, you're here with Michael and Matt with the Tabletop Life podcast. Today we're going to be unboxing Fireball Island by Restoration Games. This is the remake of the 1986 game by Milton Bradley. We kickstarted this back in May and it just came in. So let's dive on in. So here's our game. I have actually taken the cover off, but I'm not opening anything yet. See, I'm not a big fan of the box itself. Feels pretty flimsy. Hopefully it doesn't matter. Let's take a look inside. Here's our pieces. And I don't know if I can build this on the table or not. Actually, I'll put these down to the side and then I'll build it on the table. Okay, I'm going to try to build this on the table as I open it.
Down a little bit with everything.
That? I'm going to have my partner in crime, Matt, put these trees together for me off the camera. We'll put them on the table. I'll just lay them down here for you. Our fireballs and dice. One of our characters. Set that down real quick. Our bridge.
So the question is, have you played the original Fireball Island?
I have not. I actually saw this as a Kickstarter, thought it looked like a fun game, and I got it. My first ever Kickstarter. Here's our characters. I'll have Matt give you a quick view of those characters closer to camera while I put the trees on the board. As you can see, our trees almost act as bumpers on the table. You start the game out by pointing the trees all towards Volcar, and then things happen in game, I believe, that change the route as marbles will come down the paths. Here we have our cards, character references. We have, we'll go this way with it. These, I believe, are our souvenir cards. Yes, they're souvenir cards. We also have these are called, looks like action cards. And they have the compass on the back of them. So these are like your cards you'll use to make moves throughout the game. And we also have these snapshot cards. I have no idea how those work because I have not looked at the rules. We will dive into that on a later show. All right. We also have all of our pieces. Now, I'm not going to pop all these out of here, but I think those are probably on screen. And the two on the end, those fill in the front of your board. These are your Cataclysm tracker, which I believe tracks how many of your Cataclysm cards are played. We have a helicopter that we will put together that will our players start from, and I believe in the game in. We have this mall that we put together that we put a flat penny in. I did see that on a video. And I believe these are all of our treasure tokens. And then it looks like these are tokens for the 2-player game here. And that is everything in the game. Oops. And I'm not going to actually pop any of this stuff together right now because I'm going to put this back together and don't want to have to try to store it. But that is Fireball Island. Since we did the Kickstarter, we got these Kickstarter rewards. So we've got this treasure trove pack and these upgraded balls, fireballs, and those replace those. I mean, they're not much different. Not much different, but it's a little something, and it gives us extra marbles in case we lose one or a child steals one, which will probably happen at my house. Here's our treasure trove deck. This comes with 18 new souvenir cards, 12 injury cards, 12 hangry souvenir cards, 6 legendary souvenir cards, 3 blank cards, 2 blank injury cards, and 1 rules card. So we'll pop this open real quick. I'm sure this is available to purchase on the side. So we actually played this at Gen Con. We didn't actually get to play a deep dive into the game, but they did have it set up where we could look through it and see all the pieces. And it looks exactly like what they had there. So I'd say we had probably a final copy when we were looking at it, even back then. It looks like a fun game. A lot of stuff to it. I never played the original, so I can't really say how that was. And here's our blank cards. And then it looks like here are there's our rule card. And then we have these. And I saw that these replace if you get hit by a fireball, instead of losing a treasure, you could also take an injury, it said, instead of losing a treasure. So a nice little variant to change up your gameplay. Uh-oh. Some blank ones. And the dropped one. Alright, so that's Fireball Island. That is the whole game. That is our bonuses for hitting stretch goals. I think that's what they were called. And everything to it. You start out, you build the helicopter, you move from there, and we will move our characters. So the table looks like this one might need to be worked on a little bit. A little funky. Oh wait, that's where the ball goes. Alright, well, stay tuned, and we will be doing this as a podcast here very soon. Thanks.
Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to like and subscribe down below and leave us a comment on what you'd like to see in future videos.